the? Welcome to another segment of What the, where I'm showing you strange, sometimes quirky sights in San Diego. Today I am at a mobile home park in Alpine, which for some people who know me, that's not that unusual. But here's the weird thing. I'm next to a dinosaur. Whoa. Pauline, you live here. How long have you lived here?
34 years.
And you're in that house just right up the road. I mean, basically, he's in your backyard.
That's right.
So who was here first, you or the dinosaur?
The dinosaur.
Where did he come from?
Oh, there was a young man that came and built it, and people would come here. It was like an amusement park.
What was it called?
Dinosaur Land.
Dinosaur Land. Are you okay? Whew, Dinosaur Land just sounded so cool. Carlette, you're a historian, you're an Alpine historian. You wrote a book on the history of Alpine. Tell me about Dinosaur Land. You've obviously done some research, right?
Yes, I've done a lot of research, and what happened was back in the 1950s, these two gentlemen from the Point Loma Fishing Company decided that they were going to buy this property from the Peacock Ranch. There used to be a ranch here called the Peacock Ranch, and there's 30 acres, and this runs right along Highway 80, which was the main highway between San Diego and Arizona, and they thought, what a perfect place to have an amusement park, and we'll put dinosaurs in there, and we'll just make lots of money. Well,
didn't work for it, did it?
No, what happened was they opened in August 5th, 1962. They had 10 dinosaurs, original size dinosaurs, okay? Wow. And they had like 3,000 people show up for the opening, the grand opening, and 2 years later they closed up.
So sad, but he still remains. So did the trailer park get built around some certain dinosaurs that were left here?
What happened was they eventually sold the property and they put a mobile home park here. And they took out 7 dinosaurs, but there were 3 dinosaurs they just could not move. So 3 remained. So they built the park around the 3 dinosaurs, and 2 of them eventually fell apart and eventually were pulled out. However, this guy here, he was in pretty good shape up until about 3 years ago. And then he started falling apart. His head fell off. He had big holes on the side of his body. Poor baby.
Yeah.
And so Pauline and Marty Silver, who owned the park, had their son, he volunteered to repair him.
Before they rehabbed it, it was starting to deteriorate. And people have been living in there.
People were living in this guy?
Yeah, you know that we're coming through, and
transients.
Yes, and they had carpets in there and blankets, and
wow.
When we found, then of course we cleaned it all out.
Can you imagine living in that guy?
No. It would be dark.
It would be very dark. Do you know what kind of dinosaur that is? I'm ashamed that I don't know.
I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't
I
either.
think it's kind of a combination.
It's a combination dinosaur, of course, because it's Dinosaur Land.
Right.
Do you ever just kind of come out and stare at him, just look at him, say hi?
Oh, when I go to the garden, I kind of look and see how he's doing.
He's kind of like your pet, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Except no maintenance, kind of.
That's good.
It's been here for, I just can't believe how long it's been here and that so few people know about it.
Yep, this is my first time.
Do you see a lot of tourists come by and look at this?
Oh, yes, all the time.
Really?
Mostly they just take pictures.
Well, if you would like to see this guy and maybe take a picture with him yourself, just head east to Alpine. You take the Tavern Road exit and you turn into the Alpine Mobile Home Estates. Just remember that it's private property, so don't disturb the tenants or Pauline here will get you. Right, Pauline?
Right.
Right. All right, Pauline, thank you so much for joining me today on...
Gotcha.
What the?
What's up?